What does it mean to be human? By me. So what does it mean to be human? To be human means more than just existing. It means carrying our stories, preserving identity, and nurturing relationships across generations. Through the text, Women Making Hammocks, Borders, and How the Turtle Got his shell, I explore how being human is defined by cultural survival and intergenerational teaching, identity and resistance, and reciprocity and community. So every time I traveled to my grandma's house, my family gathered to hear my grandmother tell her stories. Her voice was warm and powerful. I always look forward to it, not just for the story, but for how it connected me to who I am. This is what it means to be human, passing on knowledge, values, and memory through voice and presence, just like in the text I studied. That's why I felt a strong connection when looking at Women Making Hammocks, my media text. A mother teaches her daughter to make traditional Inuit boots while listening to radio. This simple act reflects cultural survival, which is the transmission of language, skills, and identity through generations. It reminds us that being human is caring for culture, not through grand ceremonies, but through quiet acts of love and teaching. This artwork shows that humanity isn't just about living, it's about what we carry forward. The mother doesn't just make hammocks. She also teaches her daughter how to survive, how to belong, and how to honor her ancestors. Being human means becoming a bridge between past and future, ensuring that knowledge isn't lost, but lived. When I moved from Nigeria to Canada, I struggled with identity. I felt caught between two worlds, trying to hold on to where I came from while adapting to where I was. I slowly realized that I didn't need to choose. Like the daughter in hammocks, I could carry both my language, my culture, and also grow in new spaces. This is why I also felt really connected to Borders. The mother refuses to identify as Canadian or American, she only says Blackfoot. Her resistance is quiet but firm. Throughout the story explores identity and resistance, the refusal to let colonial systems erase who you are. What struck me most was the simplicity of her protest. No shouts in her signs, just the word Blackfoot. It shows that dignity and identity are human needs. Being human means standing for your truth and teaching the next generation to do the same, even when the world wants you to be silent. The Hazel's story tells us how the turtle receives his shell through kindness and protection from the nana bush. Through humor, character voices, and a warm tone, he teaches the value of reciprocity and community. Being human means helping each other, not for reward, but because we're connected. Some of the turtle survived because someone cared. Nana bush. This reminds me that we are not meant to live alone. To be human means to build bonds through storytelling, kindness, and shared wisdom. We create legacy not through just actions, but through the way we protect and uplift each other. There was a time where I felt completely lost because I had failed at something important, and I didn't want to tell anyone. My aunt noticed, sat beside me, and told me a story from her life. Even though I don't remember all the details, that moment didn't just help me feel better, it reminded me that I was not alone. Storytelling healed me. That's what it means to be human. To see pain, to share it, and to remind each other we belong. Across these three texts in my own life, I've learned that being human means preserving culture and language through intergenerational teaching, defending identity with quiet strength and resistance, showing up for others with kindness, reciprocity, and community. These stories aren't just lessons, they're instructions for us to live well as humans. To be human is to carry tradition with pride, to pass it on with care, and to stand strong in who we are. It means resisting erasure with love, protecting each other through story, and choosing to be good ancestors. Through culture, community, and courage, we build a legacy of resilience. That's what it means to be human. Thank you.